My name is Miranda Wang, and I am one of the 2018 Young Champions of the Earth, representing North America. With me today is Mr. Eric Solheim, who's the Executive Director of UN Environment. And also here we have Ms. Dia Mirza. You're the crush of everybody in India, so it is really my honor to be here. What got you excited about the environment and to become an environmentalist?
My mother never used plastics. I can't think back to a time when we used any kind of container for food or water that was made of plastics. School had a lot to do with understanding that we were citizens of this planet.
What is the good work that is going on in the world right now?
Not Dia and myself alone, and huge amount of people. We brought in some of the gurus, the Hindu wise men, cricket players, the CEOs of the big companies of India, all into a movement to stop the enormous use of one-use plastic in India. The Prime Minister of India, a very brave man, Mr. Modi, saying, we will phase out all one-use plastic from India by 2022. It's the most complicated place on planet Earth, very soon passing China to be the most populous nation in the world. If it can happen in India, well, it can happen absolutely everywhere else.
Now, more than ever before, people understand how useless single-use plastics are and how dangerous they are to the environment.
What would you say is the role of youth in these campaigns that led to their successes?
I think mothers play a very important part in the success of these campaigns because I think they identify and they see the correlation between the health of environment and their children's health. And the moment that happens, they get up and they do what needs to be done. The most incredible thing about children and young people is that they are forming the solution. Like you saw a big problem and you said, hey, 1 second, this bothers me, this is not right, I have to fix it, and I'm going to fix it. And I think that's the power of the youth. And we're seeing it the world over.
The question I get most often from particularly young people is, does it matter what I do? Can I change the world? And I always reply, who else? Is there anyone else who will change the world for you? You need to be the change you want to see in this world.
Yeah.
That applies to business, it applies to governments, and it applies to citizens. Two sisters, 14 and 16 years old, they started the biggest beach cleanup ever in Bali. When they did it, then the ministers came, then the business came. But they started it.
Yeah, they're friends with me.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we have a very good community.
Yeah.
Respond to what makes you feel most despair. It doesn't matter what our vocation in life is, but we can use what we do to make a difference. It's when we learn to care for the environment that we understand how important it is for us to protect it.
If you move from coal to solar energy, fantastic for the environment, much better for the health of the people, and creating many more jobs. There are 5 times more jobs in this nation in solar industry than there is in coal.
We've invented a chemical technology by using a catalyst. We're the first ever to achieve being able to break down polyethylene plastics, whether it's low density or high density, into a variety of valuable chemicals. And these chemicals can be used to make all sorts of products around us. So our vision is to take the trash out of plastic waste.